Have you ever felt exhausted at work? Not because of the hours, but because of the people you work with. You're not alone. Burnout isn't just about workload, it's often hidden in the patterns of your relationships. When you look at any organization through the lens of social networks, a different picture emerges. Departments that seem separate turn out to be deeply connected. Some people are isolated. Others are at the center of everything. These networks affect performance, creativity, promotions, and even whether people stay or leave. But today, we're going to talk about something often overlooked, the dark side of relationships at work, the traps that quietly lead to burnout. Let me introduce you to two typical network positions. First, there's Kelly. Kelly is in a cohesive network. That means she has strong relationships with her colleagues, and all of those colleagues know and trust each other. They talk frequently. In a cohesive network, Kelly can rely on support during a crisis. Communication spreads fast, so she can coordinate and solve problems quickly. It feels safe and comfortable. Then there's Alex. Alex is in an open network. Her colleagues don't know each other. They come from different departments, different functions, maybe even different countries. Because of that, Alex is exposed to very different information, perspectives, and ways of thinking. She develops translation skills, the ability to move ideas from one context to another. She also has control over information, which gives her power. Open networks are great for creativity and innovation. Both structures have clear benefits, but both also come with hidden traps that can lead to burnout. Let's start with the cohesive network, Kelly's world. Trap 1, binding norms. When people interact closely over time, norms of behavior emerge. They define what's appropriate to say, think, or do. When those norms become too strong, they can feel constraining. You might stop raising new ideas because you fear being rejected. And if your personal interests diverge from the group's, it becomes very hard to break free. Trap 2, emotional contagion. When people communicate frequently, they also share emotions. If the group feels good, that's fine. But when they start complaining, feeling frustrated, or having negative thoughts about the organization, the cohesive structure acts like an echo chamber. It amplifies those negative emotions, generating stress, exhaustion, and burnout. Now the open network, Alex's world. Trap 3, uncontrollable interdependencies. Alex depends on many different people to get her work done. People from different departments who don't coordinate with each other. This can leave her with little control over the quality or timing of her outcomes. When you rely on too many disconnected others, the stress becomes overwhelming. Trap 4, excessive demands. The flip side is that many people depend on Alex. Because she sits in an open network, colleagues from different areas come to her with requests, each with their own priorities and deadlines. Over time, these demands can become excessive, stretching her so thin that burnout becomes almost inevitable. You can easily see a bad boss or a difficult coworker, but these relational traps are harder to notice. In a cohesive network, it feels comfortable, until one day you realize you feel constrained, that the group is too tight. In an open network, it feels exciting, until you find yourself pulled in too many directions, with no time to breathe. That's why you need to do a regular relationship health check. Every 6 months, ask yourself a few simple questions. For Trap 1, binding norms. Do you still learn from your coworkers? Can you propose new ideas without fear of being dismissed? For Trap 2, emotional contagion. Do the people around you still energize you, or are you exhausted by gossip and frustration? For Trap 3, uncontrollable interdependencies. Do you feel that your work depends on so many people that you can't ensure quality or timeliness? For Trap 4, excessive demands. Do you feel constantly pulled in different directions by too many requests? If you recognize yourself in the cohesive traps, like Kelly, you need to diversify your network. Identify new colleagues to interact with. Even a short coffee once a month can give you fresh air and different perspectives. Also, try to reduce the intensity of interactions with your immediate close group. If you recognize yourself in the open traps, like Alex, you need to refocus on your core group. Build support within your immediate team. Bring those disconnected people together. Organize a lunch or an event where they can meet each other. That way, they can start to coordinate directly, bypassing you to some extent, and reduce the pressure on you. Networks are powerful. They bring many benefits, but they also have a negative side you need to be aware of. If you're in a cohesive network that's starting to close in, break free, find new connections. If you're in an open network, being pulled in every direction, bring people together, create a little more cohesion. The goal is not to avoid networks, but to manage them consciously, because the way you connect with others can either fuel your energy or quietly burn you out. If you liked this video, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.